Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Grateful you found me. Hopefully, there's some messages here that are going to resonate with you and guide you on your current situation. So, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, we're going to be looking at today your person's thoughts and feelings. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with an energy check. I'm going to get a feel of where you are going into this. Oops, hit the setup. Get a feel for where you are going into this reading, and then we're going to just do a little bit of sneak peeks, a little check into their brain and see what's going on and where they are. So as you kind of look through these piles, I want you to close your eyes first before you look through the files. Take a deep breath. Exhale it out. And let's go ahead and envision your person fully. The more detail you can kind of grasp, the easier I can kind of slide into their energy. So just take a second. Okay, and then when it feels right and feels ready, let's go through this. So pile one's going to be this bat here. Very seasonal. Happy fall, guys. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite seasons. This is actually like my favorite time of the year. It's like the second half of the year. And the hero-heroine card. Okay, and then we've got here the donut. I love this little charm. And then we've got storyteller. And then let's put this back. We have companion. And then we've got the castle here. Okay, so just take another moment. Think about what feels right. And when you're ready, we will jump in. All right, if you chose hero and heroine, we got our little bat here. Immediately, vampire came to mind to me when I was thinking about this. I know it's very common to associate vampires and bats, but that's just something I thought about. So when we think about vampires, we think about, draining. I'm getting energy vampire, maybe draining your energy. So I don't know exactly what that ties to yet, but let's keep that in mind. And then we've got hero, heroine. And this came out upright, so I'm going to read both, but just kind of a point of reference. I think we're more on the light attribute side. So we have passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And it looks like these two people here are climbing an uphill battle. Okay, so let's start with some oracle cards. And let's just get a good feel of our current situation. Spirit, what is the current situation going on with pile one and that person? Current situation with pile one and that person. Current situation with pile one and that person. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Phoenix. That makes sense to me with this imagery on the hero-heroine card, this kind of uphill battle. Maybe this could have been this could be a new version of this kind of union. Maybe the first time there was some immaturity there. It wasn't done as well as we envision. It could have been like we had to end this situation because it just wasn't fruitful for us at this time. But now we are trying again, and we're seeing what can be. There could have been some time in between. With Jupiter, rulers of expansion, absolutely. So it's kind of like, this definitely feels like an upswing energy. Like it feels like if you are kind of in a connection or en route to a connection with this person, and this is a person you have been in a relationship or a situation with before, this definitely feels like your pile. Like there's okay, I feel very good about the direction of this now that maybe we've talked about our issues, maybe we've done some couples therapy, maybe we've, done just some kind of healing between us and personally to kind of come back together with a new perspective. Okay, one more please, Spirit. Pile one of their person. What's going on? Okay, we've got the moon here. For some of you, I get you're kind of in a dreamy state with the moon here. Like, I don't want to say the honeymoon phase because I feel like, you've kind of already transcended a lot of layers with this person, but there's this kind of glow of optimism, right? Like, anything is possible. Romance is high and heavy because it's kind of like a new beginning. So everything feels very kind of idealistic, very hopeful, very dreamy. It almost feels like something that's out of a movie, right? Something that's, maybe you're dating again and everything kind of just feels exciting, and it feels, I'm trying to think of the words. It's exciting, but there's like a glaze over it, right? Like a haze, that's what I want to say. There's kind of a haze you're in of just kind of a little bit of bliss here. So that is what I'm getting there. Let's switch our decks. I want to use these. Okay, what is the current state and energy? I'm going to shift these up. Current state and energy of pile one's connection, please. Current state and energy. Okay, I'll take this. Owning the mess to clean up. Absolutely. So I think there was a start to the situation, as I was saying, that was kind of immature, or that wasn't fruitful, right? So it was like you kind of came together and it was just messy, right? Maybe a little bit toxic. And now you both are doing the work. You're realizing this relationship is something you want to fight for. So you're doing the work to approach it differently. For pile one, please. Pile one. What is the current energy of the connection with pile one and their person? Current energy. Here we go. We've got reunion. The story is not over yet. Absolutely. Okay, this is really nice. So coming together, there's a celebration here. There's you could have reunited at an event of mutual friends, and you were like, okay, like you hadn't seen each other in a while. You were both looking good, and you were like, okay, maybe there's something here. So you decided to kind of work through these kind of issues and come together. And there's a little bit of celebration here and excitement here because you both really want this and you're willing to put in the work for this. All right, one more, please. Spirit, current energy. All right, let's see. We've got healing. Absolutely. So I'm not going to beat a dead horse. This is all very clear, right? So going through, doing the deep work, kind of ripping apart all of the pieces that made up your initial relationship and kind of looking into it and seeing where you guys can continue to grow and heal. I'm not going to take that yet. There's actually one more deck I want to use. Where you can grow and heal and where you can continue to grow in your partnership. Spirit, connection to pile one. And then connection spirit. Connection between pile one and their person, spirit. Connection between pile and their person, spirit. Okay, let's try this. Maybe spirit's like, you're done. We're ready to move on. Let's just try this one. Connection between pile one and their person, spirit. Connection between... Or I can toss all my cards. One moment. Okay, let's try it again. There we go, we got it. Okay, we've got giving. There's a lot of words on these cards, so I'm gonna lift it up. Money is coming, paying off debts, financial investments. You may help someone in need, genuine support. Someone will take a chance on you. Raise in money, love offer, set up, kind. Okay, I definitely think this is a shift because I felt the need to place it right over this center area where we have expansion. So I definitely feel like maybe there was a situation or a piece of this person in the original kind of dynamic where the giving wasn't in balance. So maybe you wanted this dynamic more than they did, or they wanted it more than you did, but it definitely didn't feel like it was an equal balance. And that's kind of the core of what we're healing and expanding on, is figuring out how to be healthy partners that give equally and fruitfully to each other. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, I love that for you guys. Like, relationships are nothing without work. And so you both being able, and which I see it's very equal, that you both want to put in the work to kind of pursue and do something different. So that's so sweet. Maybe that vampiric energy I was getting from your charm is in the past, right? Like maybe there was a lot of draining, a lot of overgiving on one person's side, and the other person was just a taker. Okay, let's get into your cards. I'm going to go with the Housewives Tarot. That feels right. Okay. So let's just take a second, connect into your person's energy. All right, Spirit, Ancestors, Universe, please tell me what is going on with Pile One's person. What is their brain? What are they feeling? Thinking, feeling. What is going on with Pile One's person? Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands here. I'm getting this time I do right. This time I do right. Eagerness to come in, eagerness to resolve, to clean up here with all of these brooms and mops. I'm coming in to get this place back right, get this union back right. What's going on here? Okay, I'm going to take the Tower at its core. This person experienced something. I'm going to take this too because it feels correct. I'm going to take this. Okay. This person has had an outside experience, something that shifted their perspective on this connection, something that made them realize just how important you were in their life and how they really were on the cusp of fumbling this for good. But now they're in their Queen of Cups state here. They are in a place where they want to nurture something deeper. They have realized the importance and significance of having you in their life, and now they are very intentional and eager to give to you in a way that's meaningful. Let's get more pages. What's going on in their head? They could have been out there and it was cold in the streets. And they started realizing, honestly, this could be you as well. They started realizing how much they missed your warmth and how much they missed your connection. It's like something happened. I'm getting something happened and you're the first person I wanted to call. And it hurt me that I couldn't. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords here. Absolutely checks out. Cleaning up this mess. So this person could have been deceitful in the past. They could have been sneaking around. They could have been not doing what they were supposed to be doing. Maybe the Tower was losing you. Maybe they thought you'd never go anywhere. Clarify for the Tower, please. Clarify for the Tower, please. Okay. So you're going to clarify for the Tower, please. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. What do we got? Okay. Yeah. So we've got the Devil and the Five of Cups. So I'm getting my way of living. I was like falling into every whim, every desire, and that way of living has left me with nothing. Right? Like it's only so many times you can do the same things and you start to like get bored and discouraged by it. So maybe they thought they wanted to be single and they thought they wanted to hang out a little bit more. Maybe you were kicking it and like it was a situationship type of kind of flow. Gosh, this is major arcana in the center is just, on a side note, like very transformative. So this connection they have with you is significant. Not only just like in their active mind, but to their actual growth and spiritual purpose. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, my patterns and my behavior left me with nothing. So maybe it was a situationship and they were like, okay, and you wanted to make it more, or it was leaning to becoming more. And then all of a sudden it was like, no, actually I can't do this. This person thought there was maybe more to pursue on the outside or more to see on the outside. And they realized very quickly that the grass is not always greener. And what they thought they wanted, they learned that it didn't give them the same kind of feeling of satisfaction, of joy. Like, I'm getting, it's this image of somebody just standing in a bar. Everybody's giggling, laughing around them, but they're like taking in the bar and seeing it for what it is. And it's just like not fulfilling. It's like it could be the same rotation of faces and they wouldn't know any different because it's not meaningful. This person is having an evolution of what genuinely brings them joy. This is a maturity. I'm getting like some kind of what is it? What is your frontal cortex? Your frontal lobe? This is developing, right? Like they're transitioning into like this state of where childhood things or the things they were doing, like going out and drinking, clubbing, partying, it doesn't give them the same satisfaction. And it feels very empty. It feels very nothing. Like they're at this bar looking at these faceless people, and all they want is to be sitting on the couch watching Netflix, talking about your favorite show. And they didn't know that's what they wanted until they let it go. And now they're ready to kind of come back in. Okay, pile one. So if this connection hasn't happened yet, it definitely, like, for some of you, you're already in the beginnings of this and you're very excited about it. But some of you, it hasn't come in yet and it's en route. And they're offering you romance. They're offering you, like, this is not, I don't feel like this is shallow, like, words or shallow kind of desires. Like, they're offering you things and then they're really ready to do the work to back those up with meaningful action. Pile one's person. What is on their mind? What is on their mind? One's person. There we go. Okay, we got the High Priestess. Absolutely. So this is, remember I was talking about like this this is knowingly on like the 3D plane. This is what they're aware of. But there's something about this that's an ascension, right? Like your connection with them opened them up to a different way of living and a different way of being that kind of pull them out of surface level things. And they're having a very hard time enjoying surface level connections. Like they're really struggling with the things that people think they're supposed to do for fun that aren't really of enjoyment for them, because they have started to transcend and started to see things differently. Hold on, I'm just placing my mic. There we go. And see things differently. So this is definitely an evolution for them, an ascension for them. And you were kind of a catalyst. Your person's mind. What is going on in your person's mind? Great. Okay. We've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I'm getting clarity. I was able to make a decision. I'm getting also kind of all over the place. I'm kind of reevaluating and getting my new life in order, because I've kind of now got to reevaluate my priorities, right? I think I was, and then I'm saying I'm like direct channeling, but I was trying to take on too much. I was trying to give to you, give to her, give to him, give to them, give to everybody. And what that did was become neglectful. So it was like they were giving away too many pieces of themselves to be genuine. And now they're trying to figure out what that actually looks like. Because it's one thing to know in your brain and kind of have that clue that something's not right, but then also kind of take care of it in application. All right, Spirit, what's going on in pile one? It's a person's mind, heart space, subconscious. What's going on in pile? Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, great. So I think we have a lot of energy here of getting out of hold on, I want to clarify for this. Let me clarify for the Hangman, please, in reverse. Because I want to know if this is past or present. Actually, clarifier. Clarifier for the Hangman in reverse, please, Spirit. Just one, please, Spirit. Clarify for the Hangman in reverse. Okay. Oh, we've got the World in reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe there's a part of them. This is what I'm getting. There is a part of them that is trying to actively resist this change. Or maybe, no, they aren't currently, but they were. So this is that kind of energy I was getting with them repeating the same process and looking for different results. So there was like stages of awareness and stages of knowing. So the beginning stage was, I'm out at this bar. I am not enjoying myself. Okay, maybe that's just one time. Maybe that's not representative of where I am. Maybe that's just a one-time thing. Let's go back to this bar. Okay, no, maybe that bar sucked. Let's go to a different bar. You know, maybe all of the bars on this particular street, like let's leave this street. Maybe we need to go try other bars other places. But then they're starting to come to the understanding that this isn't just a flyby, like this isn't just a scenario specific situation. This is something bigger happening. And it's going to continue to feel like that until they let go, until they're able to connect to what's meaningful to them and what's important out of life. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, Pile One. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I am so happy to have you. I hope some of these messages resonated. If they didn't, you know, that's okay. Maybe that's for somebody else in the collective, and I hope they receive that as well. Thank you. All right, welcome Pile Two. If you chose Storyteller and this cute little donut, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to read both, but I do want to be mindful this came out in reverse. So maybe the shadow aspect or attribute is something you want to look at a little bit closer. So we have Storyteller, light attribute, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Then we have the shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. Okay. I'm getting with this donut here, sweet but no substance, right? Like, I spent a lot of time, full disclosure, I spent a lot of time going to get coffee at Dunkin' this summer. Don't ask why. It's like, I don't know, it was like my hyperfixation of the moment. I literally was obsessed with Dunkin' went every day. Sometimes I would want breakfast, and sometimes I would want a little treat. And sometimes when I got donuts instead of food, I found that I really enjoyed it in the moment. Like, I love a donut. Like, donuts are sweet. You know, they're delicious. They're a great treat. But I always ended up, like, it never offset the caffeine. And I always ended up crashing. It actually added to it in a way that was like, ugh. And I always ended up crashing. So that's what I'm getting here. Something that's, like, really delicious in the moment, but doesn't have, like, the sustenance. That's what I want to say. It doesn't have the sustenance to really get you through your day. Okay. All right, let's see. You'll get some more information about what that means. So we're going to start with some oracle cards here. Let's see. What is this current energy? Okay, great. What is this current energy between Pile Two and their person? Current energy between Pile Two and their person, please, Spirit. We have the Lion. Current energy between Pile Two and their person. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to take all of these upright. And we have the Mountain. I'm getting you and your person could be trying to figure out how to overcome something. I'm getting there could be a karmic situation in this person's life, whether that be another person or just like an environmental factor, but something outside of you is impacting this connection. Let's see here. Where are my... Yeah, I'm definitely getting third-party energy here. Now, this could be another person, or this could be a circumstance. We got in the air. The situation is still undecided. Somebody is torn between something. Now, it could be this person in that third-party situation, and it could be you and whatever is on the other side of this connection. Like wanting to move forward or leave. For pile 2, what's the current situation between pile 2 and that person? Current situation between pile 2 and that person, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right, we've got connecting, meeting new people. Okay, it could have been a situation where this person went out and connected with somebody else, and now you're trying to figure out how to move on. This could be it would be a significant obstacle in your connection is, you know, they met somebody else, maybe online on a dating app, and were unfaithful, and now you all are trying to figure out how to move forth and how to heal. Guarded. Yeah, needing some time to feel secure. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. There seems to be a recovery or seems to be in recovery of a situation where something else was chosen over you. So for a lot of you, I'm getting this was another person. This was an affair of some sort. This was some kind of dishonesty. And then for others of you, I'm getting, you know, they chose work. Work has been so busy. Work has become their main priority and focus. And this has been absolutely draining. They're always out networking. They're always out doing things. And you're not having a lot of time to connect with them. So there's a lot of emotional distance here, even if you're not physically distanced, which I think some of you are making the decision on whether or not to be physically distanced. But there's a lot of emotional distance here. And that is kind of what you're working through at the state. So this person here is focused on their donut, right? So like something that was good to them or fun for them in the moment and did not think about kind of the long-term impact of that. Okay, so if that sounds correct or sounds like your current situation. Oh, nope, hold on, I missed one. I want one more card. I did this last time too. Maybe this deck is like, you know what? I don't want to be used right now. What's going on between pile 2 and this person? Pile 2 and that person. Okay, we've got intelligence here. So let's take that. Intelligence. We've got hard work paying off. People around you will help. Useful information. Take action. Good ally. Clever, watchful, and discerning. Advocate for yourself. Bursting with new ideas. Remember to follow through. Be open. Fresh eyes. Having proof to back up your argument. Investigator. Okay, so maybe some of you, I'm getting a couple of things here because there's a few different like timelines or like a few different like scenarios flowing here through this. But for some of you, you turned on your inner, PI, your inner investigator, and you listened to your intuition, and then you went and found some evidence to prove that this person was not doing what they were supposed to do. So you had a feeling and you were able to act on that. Others of you, this person is ascending in their career, and it's requiring because this person is good at what they do, they are kind of a bit of a star or a prodigy at what they do. They're ascending in a way that is making everything else outside of this seem kind of, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I don't want to say frivolous, but it's like it's hard for them to have perspective on the situation and to kind of see it, as a great thing, but it can't be my only thing. They're kind of getting caught up in this rush of being the star child, that this is everything. But there's a lot of networking happening. There's a lot of, let me introduce you to so-and-so because you are a star here and they need to see it. And like they're getting set up here in their career in entirely new ways. So that's for some of you who are kind of, it's more, the third party is more of a financial situation. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Okay, now that we've cleared our oracles, let's move on to getting into your person's energy. So just go ahead and remember to keep them in your brain as we do this. Remember, these are just their thoughts. This is not like facts. Like, just because they think something doesn't mean that's necessarily like, you know, something to take to heart. Okay, this is the Deconius. Okay. Spirit, ancestors, universe, what's going on with Paltu's person's thoughts? And I know that's easy to say, but like, this is a person you care about. You want them to think good things of you. But I just want you to be mindful that if it's something you don't agree with, there's plenty of other people in the world who think highly of you, who think you're special, who think you're incredible. So just keep that in mind. Okay. What are the Paltu's person? What are their thoughts? What's in their heart? What's in their spirit? What's in their mind? Paltu's person. What are they thinking? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, here. So we have the Four of Wands. So building long-term stability. Okay. I want to get a little bit more information on that. Spirit, Paltu's person. What's on their mind? Okay, we got the Emperor in reverse. Paltu's person. What's on their mind? Yep, Two of Swords here. I don't know what would make me happy. I don't know. I'm torn between this or this. I have two paths and I'm not entirely sure which one to go for because I don't know what's going to make me happy. But I want you to keep in mind, this is Ashley speaking, I want you to keep in mind that this is coming from, they're operating out of an ego-driven space. So what they're debating may not be necessarily the best thing for them, but the best thing that looks good on paper or represents them in the way they would like to be seen. Clarify for the Four of Wands, please. Clarify. That flew out. What do we got? Okay, we got the Queen of Swords here. Firm, direct, witty. Can I get a clarifier for the Queen of Swords, please? I want a clarifier for the Queen of Swords, please. Thank you. Yep, the Three of Cups. Okay, that is my card of third-party energy there. So definitely contemplating. What do they contemplate? Let's get some more cards here, please. Ace of Swords, inspiration. Birth of new ideas. And the Two of Swords, please. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I knew I felt that the need to give you that kind of disclaimer as I was shuffling, because there was just an energy here that I could kind of feel that was coming through, and I think this message is, I think this person is in a state where and trigger warning, if you are not in the space to receive a message that may not be overtly positive, then, you got to do what's best for yourself. Take a break, take a beat, come back to it if you feel up to it. If not, I promise you I won't take it personal. Just, do what you need. Take a breath and know that you are cared for, loved, and supported through it all, no matter what. But I feel like this person has a vision of how this is a relatively new kind of breakthrough or revelation of how they feel their life is supposed to go. And I think they've got these people in their ear gassing them up. And if it was another person, that's the situation, they've got this person in their ear gassing them up. If it's work, they've got all of these kind of, as they're ascending this level of their career, they've got all of these people giving them these different expectations of what it means to be happy and what it means to have this Four of Wands. And they're trying to figure out if you fit into that. They're trying to figure out if you are going to be this Queen of Swords, this person on their arm, if you're the person they can kind of take to events, to be that Beyonce and upgrade you, like if you are able to hold your weight, not just in terms of if they're not thinking about if they love you or if they care about you. They're thinking of how you present and how you come together as a package. They're thinking in business sense, in marketing terms, right? They're trying to figure out if you look, and not your physical look. I mean, I don't know if they're in tech and you're an artist. I don't know what the scenario is, but they're trying to figure out specifically if you are the type of person that can fit into their life. And that is what they're contemplating right now. So if there's another person here and it's romantic, this person is saying, you deserve this, I can fit in your life, I can fit better, I am really what you're looking for. And if it's career, actually, I'm going to go back to if it's romantic. I don't know if any of you have read Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but I just finished it and this particular scenario came to my head. So one of the main characters, this is not a spoiler, it happens like in the beginning of the book, but just in case, spoiler warning. Their partner leaves them, and they leave them for somebody who is like completely more in line. So Brandon is his name. Brandon is the tennis player. So he leaves his wife, who's a model, for another tennis player, an athlete, and she like pushes him in all of these ways he hadn't envisioned. And he was like, maybe I don't need to be loved and coddled. Maybe what I need is another person just like me who can push me to be great. And that is where your person is, right? They're trying to figure out if you archetypally, yeah, fit into their lives. So that's where they are right now. Okay, what else do we get? Okay, how did you want to fall? So we got the Ace of Cups. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I don't feel like okay. I don't think this person is thinking out of their heart space right now. I don't think they're in a place to offer genuine love. I don't think genuine love is their goal or what they're really looking for. I think they're at a space of searching for ego-driven things. Like they're looking for material wealth. They're looking for social clout. Love is not on their list of things that they're interested in focusing on or that they're looking to receive right now. And that can be heartbreaking because I feel like you're the kind of person here that has put a lot into this and a lot of love into this. And this is going to feel so personal. But this is a matter of this is a person who's not ready to love you. This is a person who's looking for the donut, right? And you don't want a person looking for the donut. You want somebody who's looking for a 4-course meal, So it's going to feel personal and it's going to feel like, very intense rejection. But I think you have to be mindful of not to let your own ego, your own ego is going to take a hit, but don't let that determine your self-worth, because this person is looking in very narrow terms of what it means to fit in or what it means to to match their energy. They're not looking for anything. Like if you're the kind of person who offers significance and depth and care and genuine love, they're actively anti-looking for that. So like, don't take it personal if that includes your rejection, which it does seem like that's what it's leading to. Because they're rejecting you for all of these beautiful things because they're not in a space to receive beauty. And that's hurtful, I know. But like, you're going to find so many people in the world who appreciate the depths of you. Let's get one more card. Okay, let's do Four of Swords in reverse here. Okay, so let me just take a second. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting as if this person is feeling like you just don't get it, right? So I don't know if you're like putting a lot of pressure on them, or like, you know, if this is a work situation, if you're putting a lot of pressure on them to like, hey, you know, it would be nice. This is rightful pressure as well. Like, it'd be nice if you spent time with me. It'd be nice if we went on dates. And they're like, okay, yeah, but I can't do that right now. It just seems really like you two are on two different life paths, and you're looking for genuine love and connection, and they're looking to how to get ahead and how to maximize what they believe to be success in life, which is materialistic wealth and growth. And so they're just feeling like you're on two different pages here. And they think this other person, if it's a romantic connection, which I think for some of you, I'm getting for some of you, it may be a mix of both. They may have met another person through this work situation. But if it's another person just outside they were talking to on the apps, it's the beginning of a relationship or connection. And obviously this person is putting their best foot forward, and they're like gassing them up. They're hyping them up because, you know, which I consider to be like relatively pick-me energy. Like, I feel like that's where they are. They believe this to be so much better because they're not having to put in the work to do a real relationship. They have a fan, and that fan is telling them what they want to hear, and that feels better than having to put in work to a real connection, because they just can't offer that right now. Okay. Pile 2, I know that was a hard one, but I think there is so many amazing things unfolding for you on the other side. If this person would like to leave, go ahead and let them do that. If you are like waiting to see if you should stay or go, and you're kind of in a connection that's not like prosperous or fruitful, go ahead and let it go. Like, the longer you hold on to something not for you, the more you block what is. So that is our messages for I can't speak today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, Pile 2. Okay, Pile 3, if you chose this castle here, here we go, and companion, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to read both, but keep in mind, this came out upside down, so your shadow aspects or attributes may be something you want to focus in on. So we have light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Then we have shadow attributes, betrayal by misuse and confidences, loss of personal identity. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do an energy check and see where we are here. Spirit, Pile 3 in their person. What's going on in their connection? Pile 3. Oh, goodness. Okay. A lot wants to be said here about Pile 3 in their person. Okay. Pile 3 in their person. What's going on? Okay. We got the Phoenix. Okay, group 1 got that card as well, so that you may have been drawn to that. What's going on with Pile 3 in their connection? We've got Ring. What's going on with Pile 3 in their connection? And we have Capricorn, cardinal sign of Earth. Now, you may be a Capricorn, they may be a Capricorn. This timing may be significant. Okay. And let's do, where's my other deck? Okay. For Pile 3, please, Spirit, what's going on in their connection? We got real love here. This is beautiful energy. Between this eyes on the prize and this ring here, I'm not playing any games. I gotta do what I need to do. Okay. Spirit for pile 3, please. What's going on in this connection? For pile 3, please. What's going on in this connection? Thank you. Strike. Expect to see more progress. Okay, so some of you, this is an ascension in your relationship, and it does look like somebody's very interested and very serious about taking this to the next level. I'm getting we've been through so much together. I personally am not getting separation energy from this Phoenix. Like pile 1, it was like I feel like it was a rebirth of a connection. Here I'm getting we are new people because of what we've experienced together. We have like reached that like it's like we're now gilded. Like it's hard to explain, but I'm just getting like we have reached this level of our relationship and dynamic where we're untouchable. We've gone through these kind of challenges that most people wouldn't survive, and we've survived them. We've done it. So now we've got this in the bag. I don't know if for some of you this is a marriage or the first, like the beginning of your marriage or a vow renewal. Okay. We've got stop. This love is not for you, and heartbreak. So maybe I could have been wrong. Maybe there could have been some, negative energy here in the past. But I think you're already deep back into this connection. I don't think you're in the beginning stage. If you are just coming back together, I don't think you're in the beginning stages of recovery. I think pile 1 was in the beginning stages of recovery, but I think you were in it, and you have done the work. I think for some of you, this heartbreak is not with each other. I think could be, life's heartbreak. This could be grief. This could be you've navigated significant loss together. Okay, Spirit. Pile 3 in their person. What's going on? What's the current circumstance? Okay, we've got self-sacrificing. So we've got experiencing burnout, resentment, relies on outside validation, emotional exhaustion, no boundaries, diminished sense of self-worth, sacrifices themselves for the sake of peace. Okay. I want to look at this because it's like I feel like we started with this really beautiful energy here. And now we're kind of looking at a lot of sadness. I didn't do this for the other piles. Don't tell them. I want to do just one tarot card here. I'm going to use this deck here. Just one tarot card here for your energy. Can I get one card? Because the 3 of Swords here. So we've got the heartbreak card twice. Okay, so maybe now what I'm getting is maybe some of you are healing from a connection that you thought was going to have longevity. Yeah, okay, so dismiss me. Let's start again. So maybe some of you are healing from a connection that you thought was going to have longevity, but it surprised you by ending. It's so weird. There's victory and heartbreak here. Okay, let's get into your tarot cards because I'm unclear because there's definitely strong imagery of both heartbreak and both success. And we do have the Phoenix being born, so it could all be within the same connection, but I think it's best to get into your cards so we can get some more understanding. Okay, let's get into those. Okay, Spirit, for pile 3, please. What is going on in their person's brain, in their heart, in their spirit? What is going on with pile 3's person? Okay, we've got the Lovers. We've got the Two of Wands. Okay, we've got the Hermit. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's get one more, please, Spirit. Okay. So this flew all the way down. Give me 1 second. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and we've got the Chariot in reverse. Okay. So with this, I'm definitely getting healing after heartbreak energy, right? Moving forth on a path of healing that feels, hold on, I knocked this off. Yeah, there we go. So moving forward on a path of healing that sometimes feels like not much is happening, or that this process is going slower than we expect it to. It's not slower than we expect it to. It's the slow, natural process of healing from some kind of overwhelming heartbreak. Like I want to take the steps to make this right. There's a sincere energy of remorse here. Okay, so for somebody you put a lot of faith in. Sometimes this is a surprising one. Like if you're this is I feel like this is a pile that was already in a relationship, a very committed, very stable relationship. I'm getting like Corey and Topanga energy. I'm getting like the couple people root for, right? Like everybody was like, oh no, not them. Like with this betrayal, this is people are like, oh my God, now I no longer believe in love. Like I can't believe this could have happened. And neither can you. But this person is experiencing immense regret. They would like to move forward, but they're almost unsure of how to, or they're taking like these baby steps forward. But you may not be ready, or may not be ready to be on the receiving end of this yet, which is so fair. It almost seems like you need more time. So their like energy of coming forward is met with a lot of resistance. Okay. Okay, pile 3. What's going on with their person in their mind, heart, and spirit? What's going on with them? Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, can I get a clarifier for the Hierophant, please? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, not wanting to break out of what's familiar and comfortable, staying where I am. Yeah, somebody's scared of losing you. Like so much that they're almost paralyzed in it. Because they know they need to step forward. and make amends, but they don't necessarily know how to do that. But they believe this can be saved and nurtured. They're almost so scared of like what they believe you'll say. Like they're so ashamed of this heartbreak, or they're so ashamed of this situation that this shame is causing them an immense amount of stress. I mean, like I'm hearing, I can't believe I did that. But communication, they want to communicate. They want to tell you everything. If there are parts of the situation they've kept the light, they want to tell you everything. They want to clear the slate and they want to start over. Like nobody, I'm getting nobody can believe they've done this, which is why I think that's why the energy in the energy check was so confusing, because there's all of these kind of ideas about real connection, genuine love, real commitment. Like you have the groundwork, and then this person did something so uncharacteristic and so disrespectful. It's shocking to everybody involved. Everybody's kind of like, what? Which I think that's what I'm picking up on in my own kind of confusion in that energy check, because all of that love is still there. I'm getting this really was uncharacteristic. It doesn't excuse it at all. Like this person was clearly disrespectful, and they should be. This response is warranted, and they should feel concerned about the outcome. They should feel the fear of losing you. What else? What's going on in pile three's mind? Absolutely. Illumination. Secrets. They're definitely, they want to hide nothing anymore. They want to be very clear, as I said. They regret keeping secrets from you. We've got the Three of Wands here. They want to move forward. They want out of this space they're in. So this kind of stuckness is really weighing on them. Like they know it's a situation they put themselves in and they hate being here. And they want to get out of it, but they feel like every move to get out of it is the wrong move. Pile three, what's going on with their person? Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. Okay. This is more of that stuck energy. I'm also getting like karmic wounds. Like they were acting out of a space of like old wounds that hadn't been healed. Okay. They also feel very out of control. They feel like the ball's in your court, and they don't know how to just sit in that. Okay, so we got the Devil in reverse. So they have this awareness of these toxic traits and patterns, and now they're like, okay, I know what to do. I know where this came from, and it won't, like, I know how to do the work so that it doesn't happen again. Okay. Like, I know how to break out of this. I know where I went wrong. Four of Swords here. Sitting in a period of inaction, as we know, a period of rest, but this is not peaceful rest. This is, it's not my time to move rest. Okay, we got the hang. Yes. All stagnant, I don't know what to do energy. I feel like respectfully, this person is aware of where they went wrong. They want to change what they went wrong, but I feel like they're very concerned about their own kind of path forward. Like, don't get me wrong, they're thinking of you. Like, this is all you. This is all energy of thinking of you and wanting to do right by you. But what they're forgetting at their core is they're not giving you space. They are giving you space, but it's reluctant space. Like, they're not giving respect to the fact that you just need a beat. Like, you just need time. You need a second. Like, you're not even in space to be able to hear what they have to say because you're still doing your own processing. And that's where this person is kind of going wrong here. They're like, okay, I want to come in and I want to fix it. They're in their problem solver energy. They're in their masculine energy. And you're like, okay, but this is not the time for solutions. This is time for reflection, for us to still sit back and think about what it is you've done. For me to like get over the actual moment of it happening, the heartbreak of it all. And that's what they're not getting. Let's get one more card, please. Strength, absolutely. Okay. And I'm going to take this too. We got the Emperor in reverse. I think I really like this tiger imagery of this tiger kind of like creeping slowly towards you. Because, like I said, I don't think this person is malintentioned. I think this person is just kind of misguided here. And I think they are very much wanting to do. And they are not realizing that true strength comes in holding back instead of going forward. And that's what they're struggling with. Is everything they're thinking of, every solution they have is action oriented instead of sitting in that separation, sitting in that. I think you have, like I said, pile three, I think the power is completely in your hands here. The ball is in your court. You have the ability to do what you need to do with this information accordingly. Like, if you feel like you can't overcome this, then that is well within your rights, and they're going to have to deal with it and get over it. Because as much as I genuinely do here, and I do want to stress this, see genuine love as the base of this. Like, I think this kind of deceit isn't like somebody who is just deceitful. I think this is somebody who did a deceitful action. And I think you know that as well. But I think you get to decide how you want to proceed from that. And if that's like, there's no going back from that, that's okay. Or if it's like, I can forgive you with some time, that's also okay. But you have the right to make that decision without any pressure, without them, kind of wanting you to make that decision so they feel better. Like, you don't have to buy into that. Okay, pile three, that is where I'll leave you. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope this was, a good, powerful message for you. I hope you're able to take this information and, I don't want to say go forth accordingly, but go forth accordingly, right? Use this information to make the decisions that feel best to your spirit. Okay? Bye.